Hey, what's up everyone? Ryan here, and I'm back with another PGA Tour 2K25 Career Mode Series video. Today, we're heading into the Week 6 tournament of Season 2, the Waste Management Phoenix Open at TPC Scottsdale. And we are coming off an incredible win at the AT&T Pebble Beach Pro-Am. Ryan Gamer had a fantastic final round, one of our best rounds so far in this Career Mode Series. After the first round, we had a one-stroke advantage, and then we ended up winning 27 under to 19 under. It was an electric final round we'll never forget, and that tournament was after really struggling at Torrey Pines, tied for 51st place. So what a bounce back. We struggled in the final round at Torrey Pines. At Pebble Beach, we dominated in the final round. Now we go to one of my favorite tournaments, the Waste Management Phoenix Open at TPC Scottsdale. This will be a 2-round tournament. We'll be playing the practice round first in today's video, then diving into round number 1. I have timestamps for you all, just like always, in the video description for those that want to jump ahead. This is always an electric tournament, but it's time. Let's start with the practice round. Now, I do want to say, I usually play well at TPC Scottsdale, and I played this course a lot in the first look demo. So PGA Tour 2K25 released a demo before the game release, and it was exclusively at this golf course. So I played a whole lot of TPC Scottsdale in that demo. Now, as you can see, last year, it shows the practice round. We got a silver. So this year, we're going to try to get 2 under or better to get +7 to all attributes for this tournament. We have not got the gold trophy here at TPC Scottsdale practice round. So conditions are probably going to be pretty simple. Yeah, they're always simple in the practice round. I mean, firm greens and then slow green speeds. That's going to be interesting. So we should be able to play well here. You know, I do wish you could kind of adjust the practice rounds, but I understand they have to be kind of the default difficulty because of the even, you know, you get boosted stats for completing them. You know, they don't want people to just lower the difficulty, I guess, to be able to dominate them. But yeah, here we go. 4 holes, TPC Scottsdale. You know, these practice rounds have been a lot of fun because they're very important. I mean, when you get those boosted stats, it changes everything. But here we go. But yeah, if you all get some enjoyment today, drop a like before you go. It really helps the channel. And subscribe for plenty more sports game content. We got multiple ongoing Ryan Gamer series. We also have the Rec Gamer series, Ryan Gamer's brother in NASCAR 25, which has become a fan favorite here of the gamer ability community. That series is amazing. I'm telling you all, it is fantastic. So here we go, 117 yards left. Hole number 2, we played 1,000 times in the first look demo. You all were so tired of this course. If you go back to a year ago, you're like, are we really making 30 videos on the demo? Yeah, I had a blast with the game. I think I did. I think I made 25 or 30 first look demo videos. And I'm not kidding. You know, if you're new to my content, yeah, when they posted this demo, I was having an absolute blast with the Evo swing. I was terrible. Yeah, I was terrible with the Evo swing. That's why I needed to post 25 videos. Because I couldn't figure it out. Did you all see that much break? Look how much it's breaking looking at it from the other side. We just saw it from the other side. It was barely moving. What? That is a rough start when we were in a perfect opportunity for a birdie. We're showing the stadium par 3. I told the story at the end of the last episode. Yeah, this is the hole that Jerry started dancing in the EA Sports PGA Tour series. That was when Jerry made his caddy debut on the channel. And Jerry got a lot of other jobs on the channel after that caddy debut, right? Jerry became one of the primary characters in the Ryan Gamer sports universe. But he started as a caddy in EA Sports PGA Tour. That's where he started on the channel. But yeah, I mentioned Jerry because he danced walking to that stadium par 3, a moment that a lot of us, if you've been here for a while, will never forget. It was so funny. He only did it in one season in that career mode. He didn't do it the next time. It was so funny. It's one of my favorite cutscenes. Look at Jerry. He's fired up. He's grew his hair out and he has a beard now in PGA 2K25. I'm going to go choked approach here. 50-degree wedge. Put this up into the wind. It's going to come off to the left. This is going to be the play. That is beautiful. But we had a shorter birdie putt in the last hole and missed it. So we got to find a way to bury these. Putting last week in the final round at Pebble Beach was the best we have ever putted. It was phenomenal. And I'm not over-exaggerating. Let's go. There's one. Look at Ryan Gamer celebrating in the practice round. Jerry always says, practice like it's the round. You know, perfect practice leads to perfect play. And always practice like it's the round. You know, Jerry tells Rocket Ret Gamer that in the NASCAR Truck Series and the Arca Menard Series. And he takes that very seriously. I mean, sometimes in practice, Ret Gamer is sitting there bumping drivers and everything. But here we go. This reminds me, we were talking about the Evo swing, learning the Evo swing in the demo. You all remember that first look demo video when I played on Legend and I sit one into the grandstands? A moment I'll never forget here on the channel. Yeah, we sit one into the grandstands, everybody. And then we had to hit the shot from the grandstands. That was before they fixed it. That was the demo. But let's not use up the ace in the practice round. Could you imagine? But let's get one. The iconic par 3. Okay, so we know the club now. If we just take a little bit off of that choked approach, that's the club. And we get the birdie here at the stadium, number 16, 22 feet, downhill 3 inches. Just barely missed. Are you kidding me? That was a great putt. But wow, I wanted that to drop. That hurts. We all wanted that one. We have one final hole. We got to get one more birdie to get +7. We haven't got the gold trophy for this practice round. And of course, it's the beautiful 18th. Again, I think back to that first look demo. I hit it in the water so many times with the Evo swing. There's a time when I thought, there's no way I'm ever going to learn this swing. Do you all remember that? Practice, practice, practice. You know, that's why this game is really tough for new players to dive into, especially if they want to play ranked, because ranked does require the Evo swing. It is really tough to learn, and the issue is with new players, when you tell somebody you got to do thousands and thousands of repetitions in a video game, it doesn't really want them to play the game, right? Like, that's why this game probably has a lot of people who may not keep playing after that initial stage, because it's very challenging. You know, you can lower the difficulty levels, and you know, you can play casual online or just play career and lower difficulty. But you know, for those that want to play online, they dive into that Evo swing for the first time. It probably shocks you. Okay, I'm gonna hit this shallow. Right stick up just a touch. Gonna come off to the left. The wind's gonna blow it to the right. Speaking of the Evo swing, where do you not want to be here? Right here. We have to splash this in for birdie to actually have +7 to all attributes. Uphill lie. Gonna try to land this right at the 5-yard spot and roll it right in. Nope. Overswing, crushed it. And that ball flew out of the sand. Well, oh boy. Yeah, well, the good news is, even or better, is that tier 2 activation is going to give us a still +4 to all attributes. Or let's just do that. Wow. That's how you finish, but we were one off. That's another silver trophy in the practice round. Instead of +7 to all attributes, that's going to be +4. And it's time for round number 1 of the Waste Management Phoenix Open at TPC Scottsdale. Ryan Gamer is the #1 player in the FedEx Cup standings right now, coming off a win at the AT&T Pebble Beach Pro-Am. Let's have a big time round. Practice was pretty good. Made a couple mistakes, but at the end of the day, we still had +4 to all attributes. Let's see what settings we have for this round. So we got west wind direction, high winds, firm, fast conditions. Gonna play tough in those conditions, but we are ready. for TPC Scottsdale, everybody. One of my favorite tournaments here, the Waste Management Phoenix Open. Get your one-times ready, get your coffee and snacks. Let's have a big-time round today.
2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, are thrilled to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Welcome everyone to the greatest show on grass. We're at TPC Scottsdale for the opening round of the WM Phoenix Open. Hello and welcome. It's great to have your company here on 2K Sports. I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam, right here in the booth, and out on the course is Henny Koyak and John McCarthy.
And look at this leaderboard right now. They are playing today. Scores are low, 10 under right now. Tied for first place, we got Justin Suh and JJ Spawn. We're going to need an electric round just like we did at Pebble Beach last week. Let's go, everybody.
Can't wait to get into the action. Let's get down to the first hole.
And, you know, the main strategy from the legendary caddy Jerry going to this round was exactly what he said in the final round of Pebble Beach. Play your game, Ryan. You're the best player in the world right now. Just act like it out on the course. Stay focused and get the job done. Simple as that. Nothing fancy. One time. Keep it simple.
Let's see what he can do here today.
Fairways and greens win this tournament. Simple as that. Fairways and greens.
TPC Scottsdale, known for a bunch of birdies, Rich, and you can get right after them here at the first.
A gentle opening hole, second shot, a good opportunity to get your iron play dialed in. Green is very small. Anything missing to the right and to the left will run off into a collection area. However, if your irons are dialed in early, it's a great opportunity to make an opening three.
Yeah, it really is. But the problem is we're in a very tough in-between range. We really are. I mean, we're not in a good range for a pitch shot that's going to stop with the wind behind us. We're not in a good range for a spinner, even though I think that's what we're going to hit, because we're going to try to hit this, smack it on the fairway, and then hopefully it stops once it hits the green. So we don't really have a great shot here. Well, that's not it.
Unable to find the green on this one.
Right idea. Bad execution.
Setting up for his third shot.
This is very chip-inable, though. 8-yard chip shot. It's going to break from right to left once it hits the green here. It's down the hill. Got to be pretty careful. Wow, we need this. That's a good effort.
Hands around the green. What a skill to have. Well, this would be a great par putt if you can make this.
You know, not the start we wanted. It was a really good drive.
A lot of movement here to the left.
Yeah, Henny's right. A lot of movement on the short putt. But, I mean, we had such a great drive. And the problem is we hit it too far. Simple as that. We're too strong.
Even par.
Nice, solid opening hole right there.
The approach shot didn't go back far enough. The pitch shot was probably the better shot.
We head to the
I was trying to get fancy.
For the second here at TPC Scottsdale, Rich, and really it sets the tone for the day, doesn't it? Just ball in play.
Yeah, it's not a difficult tee shot per se, but it's got a blind landing area. You got a couple of bunkers down the right-hand side. You'll see plenty of action. You got some pretty heavy-duty rough off the left-hand side. You really kind of have to commit to a distance, or a spot in the distance, I should say, that you want to get your ball going towards, because you really don't have a true feel of where that golf ball is going to end up.
And Henny,
that was
what
beautiful.
Are you seeing down there?
Setting up here from about 165 yards.
166, downhill 10 feet, wind in our face 12 miles per hour. It's also blowing to the right as well. I like a 6-iron choked approach here on a slight draw. Closed club face, drew it a little bit too much, but it might still hang on to the green. Come on. That's it.
Yeah, not a bad shot, that one.
Oh, that's lovely. I mean, we got a nice little hop and roll. Wasn't exactly what I was trying to do. Still a good shot.
Down there. You got a read?
It's just going to cruise up to the left-hand side.
Yeah, as Henny says, it's just going to cruise up to the left-hand side here. Just a slight break. One time. Get in.
Just one
Come on.
off the cut line. Some lovely
that was an aggressive
momentum for
line.
this player moving up the leaderboard.
Get your coffee, whatever you're drinking today. Cheers,
Well, Rich,
everybody.
We found our first par 5 of the day, the 3rd hole.
There's not a par 5 that I don't think is very sexy, and this one is an all-American beauty. Just miss that bunker on the left-hand side or the rough on the right, and you can just bomb it down there and have a short second shot in.
This is one of the few par 5s on this game that I do hit a power drive. It makes this second shot so much easier. Obviously, there's some exceptions. You all have seen me hit a power drive, but you just never know with the power drive. I don't have the greatest Evo swing on it. Sometimes I have a great Evo swing, but for some reason when I get to the power drive, I see that window there at the right side of the screen, and it just makes me swing worse. You know, it's like, it's narrower, so it makes you more nervous. You know, I don't know. But look, we have a great shot into this green here. Back right pin location. We can funnel it off this right to left slope. We do not want to miss down here. We don't want to miss up here at all. This is a nightmare chip shot. I am telling you all right now. You do not want to be up here. I think we've got to go choked approach. Or no, probably normal approach 4-iron. Yeah, that's the way. Normal approach 4. Send this up. Be on our way. A good strike.
Feeling strong, going for less club.
That's it right there. That's perfect. And that's how it's done right there. Aggressive off the tee, leading to that. Even Jerry giving high fives. There he goes. How about that?
Big opportunity with an eagle putt.
How about it, Jerry? 8 feet putt for eagle. We had 3 eagles in the final round at Pebble Beach last week. Just a smooth right to left, not much break.
What a putt that was.
Almost misread. Key point there, almost. Almost. It went in.
And
that would have been
performance
so
will now
rough.
Take him to 3 under par.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
Look how good everybody's playing. 3 unders in 63rd place. Or 62nd.
You like the look of this, don't you?
I do. It's a benign little par 3 if your distance control is spot on. This green chases away from you just a little bit to make that shot a little tougher.
Okay, what I like here is a choke tee shot 5-iron. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to add just a touch of loft, just a little bit. A touch of change the angle tack, just a little bit, make it a little bit steeper. One time. Go in.
Looks to be going with the 5-iron. Oh, that one's absolutely stiff.
What a shot. You know, even with that wind, I mean, not even with the wind. Even with that, what I thought was a great shot setup, that ball rode out a lot, and that was because of the wind.
Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with
And
this
hitting
putt?
that down slope.
This is a 12-footer here.
Yeah, 12 feet with a whole lot of break. Looks like 2 feet of break or more. Slightly down the hill. But the putter has been on fire lately.
Starting this one way out to the right.
I crushed it. Rhythm. I felt that one too. I just blasted it.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
The most frustrating part about that was it's a great read. Perfect read. 3 parts of the swing were perfect. The only thing we missed on was rhythm, but it was plus 3%. It's gone.
Trailing by 7 after that hole.
That's a huge miss. Can't complain. 3 under through 4 though. But that's not a gimme. Obviously, it's a really tough putt. But if you make those, it changes everything.
Here we are on the par 4 5th hole, Rich, and the tee shot. What do you fancy?
It is sneaky difficult. Just a straightaway hole with that bunker on the right. That is menacing. And even funnier, I've seen a lot of shots miss even further right. And Oscar Bravo.
Yeah, let's not miss further right. You know, the best part of our game recently, you know, last week and now so far into this week is fairway accuracy.
Oh, well played.
And that good fairway accuracy has led to closer proximity to hole and more putts being made.
Off the tee here at 5, the approach shot.
It's just simple.
The green is just
simple
big
golf.
and flat. What else can I say? There's just not much to it. Not a whole lot of contours one way or the other. Go flag hunting if you got a good number.
Well, we do have a pretty good number. 11-mile-per-hour wind at our back a little bit, mostly left to right. 118 yards away, uphill 1 foot. I like a choked approach 50-degree wedge. This wind is going to add some distance to it. I like this a lot.
This one looks to be on a pretty good line.
That is beautiful.
Some nice calculations there with this wind.
Wow, thank you, Hinny. Hinny was there listening to those calculations, wasn't she? And look, who's Jerry pointing at this week, everybody? Who is Jerry pointing at? Do you all know? Is that still Dr. Jordan Pierce? If you all are out here on the course, let us know. Who's Jerry pointing at now?
Pretty good chance here. This one's for par.
Misread it. I was too worried about who Jerry was pointing at. I should have done another look. Because as soon as I hit that, I saw that break. I'm like, oh no. Great putting stroke, though. Putting stroke is good today.
Of the great approach there, Rich.
We could be
Sitting now
6
3
under
for the
right now.
tournament.
We could be 7 under, really. 66th place at 3 under.
Okay,
It's a
the
shootout
16th
this week.
shot, Rich at TPC Scottsdale, visually quite intimidating.
Your eyes are drawn to those 3 bunkers down the left-hand side, Luke, but you got to bring the heat. You got to hit a big tee shot to get it over all of them.
Yeah, that is beautiful. Right down the middle. Fairway actually
Nicely
continuing to be good. Just got to maintain it, right? I tell you, you want Ryan to hit more fairways, just put water everywhere. Like in the Impossible Challenge series, I tell you, those courses that have water everywhere, Ryan locks it in on fairways. I like a choked approach against this wind. Now, what I'm going to do here, I'm going to de-loft it a touch, hit the ball a little bit shallow, right stick up just a little bit as well. Oh, wow. I completely misread that wind.
That's well played.
You know, it was in our face mostly. I saw that little diagonal component and just misread it.
This putt's going to break to the right.
But hey, we're dancing. 19-footer, uphill 1 inch. Not a lot of break here. That is 2 putts in a row I misread the beginning break. But again, putting stroke is phenomenal right now. Big improvement on the putting stroke recently. Perfect. That was a quad perfect.
Well hold. Let's move on.
Which kind of hurts because that's how much we misread that. Okay, next time I get the read,
And as we check the
I'm
standings,
going
our
to
leader
take a look
has
at it
a
twice
one-stroke advantage.
and do the eye test twice because I am just not, I'm not dialed in on the beginning break right now.
The second par 3 on the front nine's longer 7th hole, Rich.
This is so difficult. I'm even laughing, remembering when I played it years ago. Finding this green is nearly impossible. It still gives me the heebie-jeebies. You got to hit a long iron, towering long iron, and see if you can't get to land soft enough to hold this green.
Wait, is this saying to hit a stinger? That would have been a big mistake. Did I accidentally do that? Well, here's what I'm going to do, Rich. I call this the Ryan Gamer approach. We're going to try to hit the fairway, roll it up on the green on that left to right slope. So I'm going to hit this actually shallow. Right stick up, de-loft it just a touch. We want some good hop out of this. Rich, don't watch.
Looks to be going with the 4-iron.
Don't watch.
Needs to chase out a bit, but could make the green.
Actually, a little lucky. We'll take that. Look at that. Just focused look on Ryan's face. Nothing's phasing him. That's the walk of confidence right there. It's a tough chip. It's going to come off to the left with the side hill lie. Then it's going to roll to the left. Get in. Get in.
Oh, this looks
Yes!
pure.
What a shot!
And it drops. And that'll be a big boost to his standings.
Do you want to win or do you want to lose, everybody? We missed too many birdies on this front nine. That was massive. Come on.
Now 7 shots behind after that.
That's what we do. Yeah, 7 strokes off. Justin lower right now. Justin Sudd, JJ Spawn still there.
There's a
1 stroke
familiar
back.
tone about the front 9 par 4s, Rich. A lot of right to left. Here we are at 8. Same sort of tee shot.
Yeah, dogleg from right to left. Again, your eyes are drawn towards those bunkers down the left, but they should be at that tree in the center of the fairway.
Have we missed a fairway today? I don't think so.
Atta boy.
I
Good
know I've
shot.
said that a lot when I've had like 30%
From around
or something wild
180
like that.
yards out.
I think we're 100
Pretty
right
good
now.
win back into the player's face.
You all see the cut is at 4 under. Oh my. This is a shootout this week. 180 yards, downhill 2 feet, 13-mile-per-hour wind in our face. I'm going to go a 4-iron choked approach. De-loft it just a touch. Hit it low. That's it. That's beautiful. Without the
Yes,
closed
anytime
club
you can
face,
find
we'd
the
be
green
right
and
there.
have a putt, you'll take it.
Look at Jerry giving another high five. How about that?
This putt from around 18 feet.
All right, guys. This for 2 birdies in a row.
It's the only
And
words
he's down there. You got to
that
read.
Jerry says
I'm
on the
thinking
golf
a
course
little
that
left
we've
to
seen.
right here.
The only, Jerry says a lot, obviously, but here in the cut scenes, all we see is how about it or how about that. That's what it looks like to me, actually. Okay, just a little left to right. Get the read. Look at it again. Now send it.
That's tracking.
That's the secret.
Well, nicely done.
On the
Holds
second
putt
read,
for
I noticed I
back-to-back
misread the
birdies.
beginning.
Back-to-back
Moved it to the
birdies,
left,
moving the
made
right
it.
direction there, Luke.
Beautiful.
Currently at -5 now for the event.
Okay,
Gotta
Justin
like it,
Lower.
moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
What a day. 12 under
They
par.
go to the closing hole on the front 9, Rich, and the tee shot requires some accuracy once again.
It does, but it's actually a little bit more generous for the shorter players. For the longer players, it actually narrows up right there because they can't quite carry that fairway bunker down the right-hand side, so they might run out a little bit too far to the left.
Hey, this
Great
is the
shot.
challenge we wanted this year. This right here. We wanted the AI to dominate, and we've seen that.
Playing
We've
this
seen a
shot
much
from
much
about
better leaderboard
170 yards out.
all throughout.
Breeze straight
It's been a
into
big
him.
challenge, and it's awesome. We're still going to have those tournaments where we just dominate and run away with it. We've had a couple of them, couple rounds this year like that, but it's been very close. I like a 5-iron choked approach. Right against this wind, fade it off that right to left slope. Just like
This one
that.
could take a little bounce to the left.
It's got to bounce left. It should.
That'll work. Pin
That
high.
is perfect. Well, perfect is in the hole, but that was really good. Oh, actually, what did Jerry say there? We've seen that
Easy bit for the
cutscene before.
momentum.
What did
These
he
ones
say?
Right on 8 feet.
Do y'all catch that? Jerry's having a good time, I can tell you that.
Nice
I
one.
forgot to do
Fourth
the double
birdie of
look.
the day.
Misread
As
the
we move to
beginning
next hole, our
or
leader
something.
Is ahead by a couple of shots.
I'm not sure these grid lines are showing the right breaks today.
All right, we start the inward half here at TPC Scottsdale. It's a shortish 4, but it does require a nice, precise tee shot.
The longer hitters,
Good
they're
thing we're
probably
precise.
pull driver out. The shorter hitters, like you and I, we're going to take a 3-wood and lay it out to the left. Be safe about this, Luke.
We don't play it safe. Listen, in the first look demo, I played the back 9 so much. I have a lot of confidence going into it. I'm not saying
That
that's
caught the
good
bogey,
confidence,
Is that
but
lie
here we
okay?
are.
He's gonna need a
Huh.
digging truck, maybe? I don't think a
Well-
sand wedge is good enough to get this out.
Henny, good news. We brought the digging truck today. It's called the 60-degree wedge here. 95 yards away, ball is buried, but watch this. We were here. I've been here multiple times. Told you. You know,
That
when I
should set
say
up another
watch
chance.
this, do many of you all look the other way like, oh, I can't watch?
This putt to move into the
Ryan
top
said
20
watch
of the
this
leaderboard.
again. Can't watch this
John,
one.
What's the line on this putt?
Pretty sure this is going to move to the left.
Or is that only in the Impossible Challenge series? 11 feet, downhill 2 inches. Watch this. Into the water. Watch this. Into the mountain. Watch this. Out of bounds. Wow, I even did the double take and still misread it. These greens are playing tricky. A lot trickier than I expected.
That's got to be frustrating. Hit such a great approach shot in, but
hey, Justin got a bogey to finish. But that's good.
By 5 shots after that hole. As you get to the 11th tee shot, Rich, you just don't want to have an attack of the lefts.
Definitely moving the spot in the tee box here. I need to do that more often in general. This is the hole I get to, and I just always instinctively do it. Why? Well, we have a lot of history. Let's just say that.
Rich, positive to have found the fairway off the tee, but there's still plenty of work to be done here on the approach into 11.
Well, if you found the fairway with the first shot, you should definitely find it with the second shot. It should nowhere near come to water on the left, nor that bunker. Anything out to the right is just fine.
See, Rich saying that if we find the fairway, we're definitely going to find the green and the water's not in play. Oh, no. Water's always in play. But that's great. I did a lot of loft, and we spun it really nicely.
Done.
Thank you, Rich. Jerry, look, giving fist pumps today, high fives. He's fired up, pointing at you all on YouTube, right?
This putt to get to 7 under the card. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Yeah, he's staring down about 12 feet.
Okay, I've been misreading the beginning break the whole time, so.
That one's going to break a long way from the left.
You know, I've been under reading.
Not a bad effort right
there.
There
we can overread.
Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy
Let's golf. Okay, we've got to have a big time.
Let's head to the
final
next.
6 holes, 7
and
holes,
as we look at the
7 holes.
Our player out in front is leading by 1.
35th place, 5 off, 5 birdies.
Your thoughts here on the par 3 12th, Rich?
Maybe an ace.
Hale left in the bunker and chunk and run it to 30 feet for the par, but it's just hard, Luke. It's just a hard par 3.
Yeah, it really is. Now, I'm going to draw this to take some of the water out of the play. Well, we drew it all right. What was that
heading
swing?
To the bunker for sure. And the players left with an opportunity to get up and down here from the sand.
I can tell you one thing. This is better than the water. That's all I can say about that shot. Ball is basically buried here, 25 yards away. You've got to hit this slope and then trickle it on down the hill. You do not want to be here. Oh, that's it? That's it?
How good was that bunker shot?
Thank you, Luke. That was spectacular. What?
Right on 4 feet. Should make this one.
Honestly,
par save.
one of the most satisfying bunker shots I've ever hit. Besides holing it out, we've had some good hole outs, but that was so satisfying. We played that beautifully.
Well, what about that, Rich? A great display of resilience.
Nicely done. Well fought hole right there. Bunkered off the tee, but makes that nice par save.
Thank you, thank
Currently
you.
6 under for
We've
the
left
event.
too much out there, though.
Rich,
that's what's frustrating me right now.
Par 5.
Let's get an eagle
more
here.
Room if you lay it back, but you want to get after it so you can try and get on this green in 2.
Most definitely. Even if you find the fairway
Look
bunker
at that.
down the left-hand side, there's a 50-50 chance you might be able to get it on from there, but you got to avoid the water on the right-hand side. That's just a massive, massive no-no.
Don't you do it. Don't you do it. Are
Not
you
quite the shot he was
kidding?
wanting.
That was a perfect strike there. That was beautiful. Power drive, smashed perfectly. Now, light rough's still fine. We can hit this upslope here, spin it a little bit, check it right next to the hole. This is actually very albiable. Yeah, that's the word. Oh, we're going the left route. This should still bounce right. And then it's going to funnel back down. Come back down. Don't get stuck on the fringe.
That might not have found the green there, Rich, but that is a brilliant play right up on the fringe.
It's an aggressive play, Luke. Like to see it on this par 5.
I mean, if we putt this, can we even get the yeah, I guess we can get the distance because it's downhill after. The chip is too risky. Got to putt this and don't try this at home.
Starting this one way out to the right.
That's impossible. Wow. It would have been an impossible chip. The chip could have went behind, off the green, rode all the way down. It's way too risky.
A chance to get amongst the action of the top 20. If this putt drops.
Captain Bird. We'll take
Mark
it.
it down. That's birdie number 5.
Stay focused.
Trailing by 4 strokes.
Whoever is responsible for the birdie trains today, I guess all of you all, can you
Standing on the tee at
call it
14,
in
it
right
feels
now?
like a slight reprieve
desperation
after the
birdie
challenges
train?
we've had before.
This is probably the most comfortable tee shot these guys will face all day. That bunker's not in play. Fairly generous driving area. Go ahead and just get on it.
You know what's wild about this? We're 7
well
under,
struck.
having a great
This
round.
drive's heading for the fairway in my eyes.
We're only 2 ahead of the cut, and we're in 20th place. That's how good everybody's playing today. That's wild. Oh, we didn't catch that, Jerry. Jerry, what he's saying there? He's saying, do you want to win or do you want to
standing in
lose?
the middle of the fairway here, but is that a whole location you're going to go after?
Only if you have a perfect number, Luke. For the most part, take those bunkers out of play, hit it into the center of the green, leave yourself a good look for birdie.
Actually, like a partial 3-wood here, believe it or not.
Needs this to kick a bit left.
That's it right there. We're dancing. You know, you just don't want to hit it into the sand. That's the problem with the 2-iron there. I tell you, the chemistry between golfer and caddy today is spot on. And Jerry keeps pointing at multiple
Standing
people
over
in the
this
fans
one, and
today.
It's a very long putt. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
This has got loads of movement right to left, this one.
30 feet, downhill 3 inches. Or maybe Jerry's saying, you see that? That's a birdie opportunity, right? What if it's as simple as that? You see that? That's a birdie chance. Pointing into the ball. Hey, look, you hit it onto the green, Ryan. Focus up.
You know, Luke, they say nothing rolls like a ball.
What about that putting stroke?
That's a
That
nice
shows
looking
how
putt.
bad I
Judged
misread it.
Well, got a short one coming up, and in it goes.
I mean, just think about how much we've left out there today. We haven't played bad. We've
And
played
that'll
good.
see him remain in the same spot on the leaderboard.
You know, last week we were making every putt. This week we're not. That's the difference. We are not capitalizing on
There's
our
fewer tee
birdies.
shots here at TPC Scottsdale, as intimidating as this one here at 15.
This is such a narrow fairway. The left third of this fairway runs straight towards the water on the left-hand side. It's just no fun. You know that you have a
Get lucky. Get
sliver
lucky.
of landing area down the right-hand side to find it. So you can
That's
knock it
lucky.
on in 2.
Still a
I
chance
went
to
for the
attack
power
this hole
drive there.
from the
Probably
first cut.
shouldn't have. Definitely can't get there now. You know, that does keep us safe from going for the water on the second shot. I mean, we're almost not safe off the tee, though. A little dangerous to pull out the power drive there. Especially when earlier I said
facing with this
I'd never
one?
pull
this
out that
breeze
shot, really.
Just starting to get up now
I
on
don't
the
pull it out
course,
too
and It's
often.
directly into the face.
86 yards, uphill 5 feet, into a 13-mile-per-hour wind, and you do not want to miss anywhere in this area, and especially not in the water. But what I like here is a choked approach. A choked approach, 50-degree wedge. Take some off of it, loft it up a bit. Just like that. It should spin back a little.
The wind was howling.
so
but
satisfying.
that didn't matter.
Big time shot.
Hold this and move inside the top 10 on the leaderboard.
These are the ones that make your knees shake, your hands shake. A must-have birdie here, 8-footer. Quite a bit of break here, though. Don't overthink it. See the ball rolling. See it till it goes in. Then send the putt. Yes.
Mark it down. That's 6
Barely.
birdies today.
Aggressive line, but it went in.
He's currently sharing 10th place on the leaderboard.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
On the tee here at 16, and there are a few holes in golf.
Here we go.
other than this one.
This is unique. It is unique and has been for many years. It's completely surrounded. You got 16,000 of your closest friends ready to just give it to you if you miss the green or hit a bad shot, or conversely, hit it close, make the birdie. I can promise you every player playing this is nervous at all times playing this hole.
I'd be terrified. And, you know, they boo for pars now in this tournament. Like, that's wild to me. They boo for pars. Remember last year, Scotty Scheffler hit an incredible shot out of the sand, got a par, like a great par save. Everybody booed him. Like, what is going on? Since when did we start booing pars? Just here at this tournament. 154 yards, downhill 8 feet. Could you all imagine an ace? One time.
Oh, this is looking long.
Yeah, a little bit too far, but still a good shot. Good accuracy.
Shot that. Still a chance.
I think that's a mixture of boos and cheers.
Come on, let's make this putt. It's for a share of 4th on the leaderboard.
Welcome to the Waste Management
Henny,
Phoenix
what's
Open,
he looking
right?
at for this putt?
Setting up this putt 16 feet from the cup.
I tell you, always got to capture, of course, this screenshot. But that was a really good strike. It really was. But the legendary Stadium par 3, everybody. We didn't get an ace, but maybe we can get a birdie. You never know. I tell you, I love this golf hole. I love this course. It is such a fun course to play, and just the environment is awesome. Those 16, 17, and 18 are electric.
Henny's down there. You got a read?
Yeah, this putt's going to just veer off to the right-hand side.
We need this one bad.
Like the look of this one.
Ryan looks over at Jerry. He's like, I read that in the caddy book last night.
Just a short putt remaining here. He currently is tied for 11th here.
All right, we're good. Everything's fine. 3 strokes off the leader. Let's get a couple birdies, maybe an eagle
When
here.
I get to the
Maybe.
17th tee, Rich, I always think of Andrew McGee, who made a 1 here. But you'd take a 2 or
trying.
3.
Listen, I'm going to take anything that's not a 5 or a 6 because you can seriously do some damage to it if you're not on top of your game. This is a great hole.
You know, after Rich said that,
One's
I got a
heading
little
towards the
nervous,
green. Let's see
but
if
I
it gets
still
on the
sent it.
surface.
Oh, that's it? Oh, that's it? Well, we're not going to be
Unfortunately,
dancing.
That shot will hang
close.
on to the fairway.
This is a nice little, probably flop shot. No, not in this wind. I think it's got to be spinner. Yeah. Spin it. You know, one of my favorite shots in the game, but I wouldn't say that I've been great at hitting them recently. That changes right now. We're going to spin this in. Well, or that.
8 under for the day. And moving ever so closer to the top 10.
I mean, that flew off like I was hitting on a downslope. The wind was in our face a little bit, which does affect a spinner just a touch, not a lot. The issue there was I struck it good. Was it a rhythm problem? How in the world did that fly that far? Is that what I set up for? If I did, that's a big mistake. But let's make the putt. Right to left, then left to right. Very makeable. Come back, come back, come back, come back! You gotta hit it. Ryan started to walk it in. Look how mad he is. He's about to throw that putter into the
And that
pond.
should secure the par on this one.
Okay, we're going here to the final hole.
Finds
3
himself
strokes
in a
back.
share of 11th place on the
Or
leaderboard.
wait, yeah, 3 strokes back. We need a birdie. We're in 11th place. It's going to be an electric final round. We're going to have to capitalize on our birdie chances. That's
Well,
what we
we've
have
done
not
the
done
last
today.
here at TPC Scottsdale, but there's still some work to be done.
There's a lot of work to be done. Finding it in the middle of this fairway is not one easy task, even for the longest hitters. That bunker down the left-hand side, the church pews, that sees a lot of action. So the other two up there. This is really a hole that you got to thread it out there with either a 3-wood or driver, but it's pretty much one of the most underrated, difficult driving holes on the golf course.
Yeah, not only the
And
drive,
this shot here coming up from around 130
the shot into the
yards.
screen is really challenging.
Just 3 back from the leader.
But, you know, Jerry's not going to be happy about this round with Ryan because Jerry always gives Ryan 5 to 10 caddy books a week of these greens. We have not been putting well. We have not read these greens well. Our putting stroke has been fine. We're just not making putts. We're not reading them right. And, yeah, you know Jerry's going to spend a lot of time with Ryan going over the caddy books tonight, spending time on the practice green, walking the course, walking the greens. 130, uphill 6 feet, wind 11 miles per hour at our back a little bit and blowing right to left. We do not want to be where we were in the practice round. What I'm going to do, hit a pitching wedge, slight loft, against that wind, put it close. We got to get a bird here.
Chosen the pitching wedge.
That's
here.
fine. That's just fine. We're dancing. Not
Yeah,
going to be an
nicely
easy
played.
dance.
Yeah, he took that bunker completely out of play, didn't they, with that tight pin position. Safe play right in the heart of the green.
A spot in the top 5 on the line here. What are we looking at for
Wow,
this putt,
to get
Henny?
into the top
Setting
5.
up this putt 22 feet from the cup.
This is a massive putt to get us within 2 strokes of the leader or stay 3 back. 22 feet, downhill 1 inch, breaking right to left right away, then moves left to right. One time, please. Drop your 1 times, everybody. Crushed it.
So close.
We'll never know if we had the line. Rhythm. That's the story of the day. But you know
Just
what?
4 feet remaining between
Despite
him and
the
hole.
putting issues, that's an 8 under par round. Maybe. Can't complain about that.
finishing
Not our
up
best
with a
putting
par
day.
here today.
Still an 8 under. We can win this tournament. I truly believe that. Let's see what the rest of the field does, though. But what a battle.
There you have it. I'll be pleased with that, just sneaking through the cut line.
Yeah, sometimes you just have weeks like this where you just try and scrap your way through. You make the cut, and all of a sudden you go out tomorrow morning, you find something, you post yourself a good number on Saturday. The sky's the limit from there, Luke.
You know, this is what we wanted this year. This is what we wanted. Last year, we didn't. They patched the leaderboards, right? But it doesn't start to the next season. We got through the last season, and now we're on the updated leaderboards. They're so much better. I mean, you can see multiple players are in contention. It's a lot closer, but you got to bring your A game each and every round. We had it for the most part, minus putting. I feel like we did a good job driving, a good job on approach shots. The putter was not hot, and last week, the putter was hot the entire tournament. So that's golf sometimes. We're down 3 going into the final round. Justin Lower tied for first place, 11 under with David Lipsky. Justin Saw, JJ Spawn at 10 under. Shane Lowry, Max Homa, Denny McCarthy, Siwoo Kim, and Davis Thompson tied at 9 under par. It is going to be a battle at the Waste Management Phoenix Open at TPC Scottsdale, everybody. I'm interested to see the putting stats, though. That's going to be interesting because they were not good. I would not be surprised if it's some of the worst putting stats we've had in this series. I'm actually very proud that we were able to get 8 under par because that was really a round that you want to forget, and we still were able to get 8 under. That's because of that great front 9. I mean, 6 under on the front, 29, an eagle on 3 as well, and back 9 was par city. We didn't have any bogeys, so that's a big positive, and a lot of birdies, but it just wasn't enough with how good the other pros were playing today. 34 on the back, 2 under, a 63, 8 under. You're never going to complain about a 63, right? But we know we could have done better, and we know we left a lot out there, and we know we have a lot of strokes we can gain in the final round. I truly think we can post a 12 under or better. We'll see. Now, here are the event stats. Wow, fairways, I feel like were 100% for a while, and then we just lost it there towards the end. Greens, you want to see that better as well. Proximity hole was good. That wasn't the issue. The issue was this right here. Well, actually, that's not as bad as I thought. Okay, well, that's not as bad as I thought, everybody. The issue was greens and regulation. Why we didn't have as many birdie opportunities. I mean, long putts, you want to see that better, but that's 2 out of 10. Medium putts, we had some tough ones today. So putting wasn't as bad as I thought. Scrambling was good. Birdie conversion rate, that's the difference. We just, yeah, didn't convert on enough birdies. Simple as that. 1 eagle on the day, 6 birdies, 11 pars, 0 bogeys. You know, not as bad as I thought statistically speaking. So maybe I was a little too rough on myself throughout that on the putter. The putter didn't seem that bad based on those stats, but we still have a lot we can improve on. And we're going to lock it in the final round, and we're going to win at TPC Scottsdale, everybody. Thank you all for watching this video to the end. If you got some enjoyment, drop a like before you go. It really helps the channel. And subscribe for plenty more sports game content. We have multiple ongoing series, so check the different playlists I've linked in the video description below, or just find more on the channel page. You all are all legends. I greatly appreciate all the support. And as always, have a fantastic day, everybody.